Hi, this is Mans from Quest for a Farm. Today we are going to be starting on our quail enclosure. Here are our three girls and the boys back there somewhere. And we have purchased a little, let me take you there and show you, a little quail cage. So as you can see, nice and solid and everything. However, the sun in the Free State, which is where we're moving to, is quite relentless. So my plan is to put a shade net over this side of the quail cage, and I also need to seal up down the bottom there so that nobody can slip underneath it. I'm going to see how the sun goes. I might close up this end, but I want them to have a bit of a through breeze, so I'll still decide what we're going to do. But for today, my mission is to get this section covered up. So as is my want, I am looking around for old scrappy bits. We found this piece of shade net, which looks to be in reasonable condition, which we'll be using. We need a pair of scissors, a bunch of cable ties, and of course a measuring tape. Now I've already measured up the sides. If only I could find my piece of paper. Oh dear. Okay, I lost it. Fortunately, I remember the measurements. I need to go from the very top of it all the way down the side, leaving a little bit of space to lay some bricks on. I need 1.6 meters, and it is about 130 centimeters wide. We always measure in millimeters so that there can be no mistaking it. So it's 1,600 millimeters by 1,300 millimeters. So I'm just going to be measuring that out. So basically we are taking our little cable ties or zip ties, and we are going to be, ow, that burns, tying them around here. This is a bit of a tedious process, so just tying them around there nice and tight, and we're going to have a couple of places that we're just going to secure it on here. Doesn't have to be absolutely perfect. You can see there's a little gap there. It doesn't really matter. And then as we get down to the tie, damn you, as we get down to the bottom, you can see there's this little lip over here that we're So we are back with our quail cage that we started off yesterday. So we did have a look at how the sun and the shade was falling, and we decided to put shade nets up in the back, and we actually even decided to double it up and doubled it up on the side. So our next mission, if you see inside here, it's quite uneven and rocky and probably not very safe for the little guys. So what we are going to do is we actually have a little patch, I don't know if you can see it there, of river sand lying. So I am just going to use a spade and shovel it into here so that they have a bit of surface to be comfortable. There we go. Okay, so we are back. I have finally finished with all the sand. You can see I've put a little plank in the middle to, we've changed our mind. We're gonna put 2 of my males in here first to just test out that it's safe and everything. They shouldn't make it over the plank to be able to fight with each other. The 2 of them have been fighting with each other, so we're just going to monitor the situation and see if there is a problem. We'll separate them immediately. Obviously we don't need any injuries. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to sort their food and water out and nesting boxes. So we had a little wicker basket here. That's going to be one of their little nesting baskets. We've got some grass that we bought, which we obviously will be putting in, and I thought this was quite a find in the shed that we can use as the other one's nesting box. So here's the straw that we are going to put in. So as soon as that's set up, I'll check back in and let you know. So here's number 1 and here's number 2. So at the moment they are in cat carriers because they can't behave themselves. Okay, so here is the finished product. Nesting box number 1, nesting box number 2, food and water for the first guy and food and water for the second guy. So let's get them in and see how we go. Alright, so here is little Pig Leg. I feel like he's happy. We dubbed him Pig Leg because he got attacked by a dog ages ago, and you can see the one little legs. Oh dear.
Not one of our dogs.
Not one of our dogs. Not this dog. And then that one is Purple, who's also quite happy. He's having a little sand bath. Both of them have been crowing. I think they are delighted. Much interest from all the dogs.
Especially Tucker.